Hello dancers, and welcome back to the Dance Academy YouTube channel. Make sure you're not standing at the front of the bar, because today we're getting to know Abigail Armstrong. Abigail is a very dedicated dancer. Ballet is the most important thing in her life, and she is willing to do whatever it takes to get to the top. She can often be found taking extra classes and working out around the academy. Having grown up with a strict dance teacher for her mother, Abigail's fierce competitiveness can sometimes get a little brutal, and it makes it hard for her to make friends, especially in her first year when her and her classmate Tara become serious rivals. Abigail first met Tara at their audition for the National Academy. At first, the two seem to get on quite well. That is, until Abigail gets jealous and tries to sabotage Tara's chances by reporting her for breaking curfew. Luckily for Tara, Kat steps in and gives her an alibi, but it is the first time that we get to see just how far Abigail is willing to go to win.
But it's after 10. You'd be breaking curfew.
Seriously? I'm not allowed outside?
Abigail, there was a coldness now. I want to see what's beyond the steps. You could learn something by watching Tara. Number 45, come with me.
But I'm meant to be last.
We'd like to see you now.
Thank you so much for everything. Break a leg.
Hello, Tara. We have some questions.
You are aware it's against school rules to leave the boarding house after hours without permission? And if it's true, we'll have no choice but to cancel your audition.
You're talking about breaking curfew.
Why would they be asking her about that?
When the new term starts and their first year begins, Abigail is excited to see Tara and gets her assigned as her roommate. Despite her outward friendliness, it soon becomes clear that Abigail is still trying to get Tara to leave Dance Academy. When Miss Rain doesn't let Tara dance on point, Abigail convinces Tara to dance anyway and gets her in a lot of trouble and humiliated in front of the whole class.
Miss Rain's kind of taken these guys hostage.
She hasn't. Wow. I mean, I've heard of them doing that in a junior school, but not here. That's really going backwards. Trust me. She's written you off as the worst dancer in the year. It's up to you to prove she's wrong.
Good morning, ladies. What do you think you're doing?
Dancing. As well as anyone.
If you believe that, you must be delusional. You can get out of my class. Right now!
I had no idea she would react like that.
It's not just Miss Rain. It's me. I don't make sense in this place. At home, I'm
Special?
I'm the dancer.
Don't beat yourself up too much. Not everyone makes it here.
After this, the two girls have a confrontation that ends with a point shoe fight.
Tara's such a sweetie. I really do feel for her.
Can't wait for you to tell us why.
Obviously, they had a quota of country kids to fill, which is the only reason they accepted her in the first place. But once they saw how far behind she was, they had to ask her to leave. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to the rest of us being dragged down like that.
I wouldn't say she was dragging anybody down. I thought she danced that solo pretty well.
Yeah. And what would you know? And do you have to hang out in the girls' dressing room? I mean, how much of a freak do you want to be?
Abigail, my mum taught me that if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Tara, I thought you'd be packing.
Why? I'm not going anywhere. One bad class. You don't honestly think that'd be enough to make me quit?
Well, if you're not leaving, I'll be making an official complaint. I don't see why my training needs to be compromised by some country hick who smells like a sheep and thinks she has...
You would think that after this, Abigail would have learned her lesson, but she is far from done with causing trouble. Tara enlists the help of Sammy and Kat to persuade Abigail to let her change rooms. Abigail refuses, purely to annoy Tara, and the two end up in an increasing war of who can annoy the other more.
What?
Oh, I just thought I'd come by and see if we could brush each other's hair.
Tara's not here.
Why are you doing this? Look, Tara doesn't want to room with you, so just sign the form.
Has it ever occurred to you that the reason I won't change rooms is because you want me to?
Oh, hey, I hope you don't mind. I've been feeling a little homesick, so since I'm staying, I decided to redecorate.
Tara, probably shouldn't use that. Seeing as you felt comfortable enough to use my toiletries, I didn't think you'd mind if I used that brush to clean your toenails. Sing with me, Abigail! No thanks.
I just don't know what to do.
The trio lock Abigail in her room to try and make her late for class, which is Abigail's worst nightmare. But she finds a list of pros and cons that Tara had written about her crush on Ethan, which Abigail then leaks to the entire school.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Abigail, is that you in there?
Yes. Open the door!
It's not like you to be late for Miss Rain's class.
I'm not kidding, Kat! Open the door!
Oh, don't worry. I'm willing to unlock this door and help you maintain your sickeningly perfect attendance record. All you have to do is sign on the dotted line.
Not in this lifetime. Open the door! Let me out! S-O-S. Ethan.
I'm really sorry, Abigail. Don't be.
Abigail's final attempt in their first year to sabotage Tara comes when she hides her lucky costume for Clara in the Nutcracker. In a surprising twist and a sign of her growing maturity, Abigail refuses to go on as Tara's understudy and encourages Tara to go on in a different costume.
Okay, those are for side stage changes, and those are fine to go into storage.
And that one?
Storage.
Thanks. What did you do with it? Hey, back off, okay? It's just been misplaced.
Right, wardrobe gave me these.
No, Tara's had a blue sash.
Yeah, no, everything's under control. Look, Tara, you're just gonna have to wear one of these or Abigail's.
I can't.
It's just a costume.
No, it's not. It'll be like in rehearsal. I never got through this act without the costume. Abigail will have to go on.
Oh, we can't have a different Clara halfway through.
And making a fool of yourself.
Where are you?
That doesn't matter.
Kat's right. You're gonna have to go on because I'm not. You're better at this than me. With or without a costume. And the audience will see it.
Abigail overcoming the worst of her jealousy and focusing on herself allows the pair to have a better relationship as their time at the academy continues. In their second year, Abigail coaches Tara before the Prix de Fontaine, and Tara surprises Abigail in return with a not-so-secret birthday party in their final year. Her competitiveness doesn't just show itself in her attitude towards others. As her body goes through the normal development a teenager experiences, Abigail worries about her changing body and how that will impact her chances in dance. She starts overly controlling and restricting her food in an attempt to cope, which spirals into full-blown anorexia, which is an eating disorder, which causes her to faint in her exams.
You have no right to barge into people's rooms like that. You want to know what's wrong? Tell me what you see.
A really boring leotard.
Like you ever noticed.
Honestly, you look exactly the same.
What about these?
That's what you're stressing about. Abigail, they don't look any different.
But I'm going to be a principal dancer and principals don't. They just don't.
She has to take some time out for therapy and to take care of herself. But after she gets better, she's able to rejoin her classmates to finish out the year.
So?
Sammy worries a lot about Abigail as she goes through this. He was assigned as Abigail's pas de deux partner, so he figured out before anybody else that something was wrong. The two's unlikely friendship first began soon after becoming dance partners, as their teacher Patrick gave them a trust-building exercise where they were tied together for 24 hours.
Abigail, I'm trying to read.
And I'm trying to strengthen my core.
Friendship soon got complicated between the two. Sammy tries to take Abigail to the ballet over his long-distance girlfriend, who helps him to realise that he actually has feelings for Abigail that go beyond friendship.
Really?
The two start a tentative relationship of sorts, but Abigail is frightened to go public. Eventually, Sammy gives her an ultimatum because he is sick of being treated like a dirty secret, and after settling her fears, the pair kiss publicly.
Maybe I should just go with Petra then.
Petra.
Yeah. Because at least I know where I stand with her.
Then that it stops being a sport and becomes an art.
The two continue to date, but after a while, Sammy starts to feel like things aren't right between them, and they break up.
It doesn't feel right.
Abigail is heartbroken, but stays good friends with Sammy into their second year. After Sammy reveals that he's dating Ollie, she struggles with her own feelings, but the two reconcile and even kiss again before the Prix de Fontaine.
I'm seeing Ollie.
Yay! I'm so proud of you. Oh, and he is gorgeous.
I knew it.
Cool.
Can't believe I wasted studio time for this. You sat me down, your ex-girlfriend, in front of a room full of people to tell me you now have a boyfriend. Like, without any consideration how that would affect me.
Why is it so important that you impress this guy? He should be impressed enough just going out with you.
I'm actually the cliche of a stupid ballerina.
No, you're Abigail Armstrong. You don't care what anyone else thinks about you.
I care what I think of me. Doing the musical, I got this glimpse. There's a whole world out there that has nothing to do with ballet. I'm seriously still fishing for compliments.
Yeah, it's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It was good. Stop it. Don't put me down.
Unfortunately, Sammy dies in an accident, leaving Abigail devastated and feeling lost.
Is there a problem?
Yes. Why would you partner me with someone so good? I'm not prepared for that. I mean, how could I be when I learnt the part of the basics with a crap partner? Everyone wants to talk about how amazing he was, but he wasn't. He was indescribably terrible. As part of her partner, as a boyfriend. And then he got his own boyfriend. And then he kissed me. And then he died.
After Sammy's death, Abigail goes through a lot of changes and self-exploration. She starts to realise that maybe there is more than just dancing in her life. With Ethan's help, she gets involved in a musical, revealing that she actually has a very good singing voice.
Any imbecile can sing. You open your mouth and sound comes out.
Not like that.
To look at me, you think I'm just the sum of all my parts. Well, listen through me, see into me. This is where it starts.
Abigail and Ethan have a brief fling, feelings having developed between them when Ethan asked her to be his dancer for his choreography. They travelled together to Barcelona over the holidays, but it is revealed when she comes back that she got together with Ethan's roommate, Wes, who surprises Abigail when he comes to the National Academy to choreograph their third-year national tour.
He would be my housemate. Hi, Abby. Good surprise.
Abigail pushes Wes away for the duration of rehearsals, but eventually reveals to Wes her fear of heartbreak after Sammy's death. And Wes helps her to see that she's allowed to move on, and that they can move on together.
You made me forget that, and when I got back here, I couldn't believe that I let you do that. And we've wasted the entire tour when we could have spent it together.
What, Abby? I've been emailing companies in Sydney.
In Sydney?
Yeah. You got to finish your last year of study, so of course.
Throughout her final year, Abigail finds a surprising ally and close friend in Ollie, Sammy's ex-boyfriend. The two are similar in that they are competitive, determined, and have a sharp sense of humour. They realise that they work well together, and they support each other during the final and nerve-wracking auditions for the company.
Yes! Yes! Woo! Woo!
I just worked so hard.
Abigail is such an interesting and complex dancer. I think she really grew up a lot in the academy and eventually made friends for life. She really proves that hard work will get you far. That's all for our look at Abigail. What dancer would you like to see us explore next? Don't forget to leave a comment below and we'll catch you next time.